You know, it wasn't about Charlie, Charlie Kirk, Clark. You know, I didn't even know the dude. That's why I was like, yo, all I can do is say, God bless his family and God bless his soul and his life, and I hope everything's good with him in the afterlife. Cause I didn't know him. Hey, me condemning people before I know them, it's as simple as people just saying, "Oh, that person's the devil," and I ain't never met him. You never met him. You never had a drink with him or a conversation in real life with him. You never seen him cry, seen him even panic in the heat of a moment. You never seen him rich or broke. You just see what you see on TV, you know? So I be like, look at me. People see what they see here. They probably like, oh, he's a broke ass nigga. Or some people probably think I'm a nigga with money that's claiming to be broke. And folks probably be, ah, Josie's famous. No, I'm not. I'm, to me, scum. Like, but I have my own reasons why I believe that. Like, that's like stuff I'm trying to get over. Like, I know I'm amazing. I'm the king of soul. But when you wake up and you broke, you broke. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, you can go get you some money. That's about it. Get your ass up off the couch and go get you some money. Now, my last live, I had to delete it because things got weird when I walked in the store. And I was like, you ever just have, when you on your last, people try to treat you like you need it, like you need it. You know you need it, but certain things, it's like somebody tried to buy my tablet from me. It's an amazing tablet. And yeah, I wanted to sell it, but then I'm like, yo, if I was to book a studio session or anything, then I would have to figure out how to get a device to record you on, because now I have no more devices. If I wanted to be like, if I wanted to say I wanted to do anything, like I just took an amazing picture of a snake on that tablet. I kind of want time to get that picture of the snake off. Like, what the freak? Like, it's like the universe will be like, yo, you don't need it. And I know I don't need it, but I do need it. It's like certain things, like money don't do everything for you. Like, you get $20 and spend it, and then it's doing nothing for you. You can be like, yo, you can get $20 and invest it, and it's still doing nothing for you. It's not like the whole thing is like being able to put your money to work for you. It's like when you take $20 and you invest it. I get what you're saying. You buy something small, you flip it. But if you don't got good budgeting skills and you buy yourself, you're not doing nothing. It's like being like, yo, Warren Buffett didn't become Warren Buffett by himself. He had a couple wives help him out. I don't care what nobody say. You had a woman and you had friends and stuff that were dependable enough. And he probably ended up stepping on next. But at the end of the day, he still had an awesome team that was helping him do that. Like, at the end of the day, look, one man don't win championships. Teams do. Like, I've never seen one person win a Super Bowl by themselves. Like, I've never seen one person win. Even when it comes to tennis, you got a whole team. Boxing, you got a whole team. Everything got teams. These people got people right beside them. Like, bro was like, I'd be right beside you. And it was kind of like, yo, maybe I'm supposed to sell my tablet to my bro. But it's like I'm having hell trying to sell it to you because I got to get all the information off of it right now. And I'm like, damn, this gonna take a long time for me to get the information off of it right now. I'm gonna have to delete it and bust it back to the original state of being. And it's gonna take a second. Like, it took me a second to load up the one thing I can say about the A9 Plus and Samsung and all cell phones right now, all of the carriers and creators of these cell phones, well, they do a good job with securing your information on your phone. You gonna go through hell. You have to challenge God to get the information off your own phone to a factory setting. Like, cause I was in there for like every bit of 20 minutes trying to figure out if I really wanted to sell my tablet right now, or if I'm not done having fun with it. You kind of want to sell things when you got another one, or when you got access to another one. It's not saying like the dumbest thing I could do would be to sell my phone for an iPhone, but I don't have the iPhone yet, and I haven't transferred all of the things that I need from my immediate phone into the iPhone. Like, that's stupid. Like, you're asking for trouble. So I try not to ask for trouble. But every now and then you got people that want to buy your trouble. They be like, yo, I'll buy your iPad. Meaning, I did sell my iPad when I was in Atlanta. I sold it for 89 bucks. I was at a moment where I felt like I really needed some money. I sold it and I had my iPad. And then, I had a job, but it was going to be a second. So I kind of panicked. I was stressing out in Atlanta. Like I had no reason to sell my iPad. I got paid shortly after that, and I was sick. I was like, what was you thinking? So then I ordered this A9 Plus to replace my Samsung. To replace my Apple iPad Mini 6, which was an amazing device. And now I got this Samsung beside me, and I'm like, that's my bitch. I'm keeping it. Clip it. I don't even want to sell it. I'll get another device and sell that. But for right now, I rock this Samsung until I'm up. But until I'm up, because I still gotta burn CDs. I can't burn them from my phone. I sold my last laptop because I ain't had no money. Like, and I hate saying that. Like, I hate being like, I ain't got no money. That's why I'm always trying to hustle. And people be like, why you always hustling? You got certain friends and family members, they'll come try to take you away from the hustle. Some people are here to, not on purpose. They don't do it on purpose, but they're here to sabotage you. Some people are just here to sabotage you. They don't do it on purpose. Trust me, they're not doing this because that's their sole purpose. Their purpose is not to sabotage you. Your actual verdict on that mission is to figure out how to get away from the sabotage or help it to work to your advantage. Because I've been trying to do the same thing, like trying to figure out how to get the people that I know are there is a sabotage. This person is sabotaged everything. Like we got a party going and I'm getting ready to get signed and this person stands up and takes me away from the party or does this, or you got a relationship with a girl and one of your friends step in between. He ain't trying to, but he just accidentally step in between and cause some commotion, and now you ain't got your girlfriend no more. You was sabotaged, homie. Like, sabotage. We self-sabotage too. That's why it's important to have some good energy around you or have good people around you. Sometimes the sabotage is protection. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes that sabotage is protection. God will sabotage you to protect you. It's like, I want to reference Job since everybody's in their Job feeling. You know, how many people down here actually are in the Job situation? Like, you lost your job, you lost your girlfriend for whatever reason. I had a girl, I was being a good guy. Most people be like, yo, what was you on? You know, I lost a job and I was still managing to pay bills without selling any dope or doing anything illegal. I started selling my CDs the moment I lost my job. When I got another job, I don't know what happened. One day things just got weird. She started acting weird. We started fighting. Next thing you know, we over. She somehow got a baby by somebody else. And then my mind put two and two together and was like, well, damn, she cheated on you. And then, you know, she was trying to figure out how to tell you and couldn't figure out how to tell you the reason why or for whatever reason. And it was up to you to be like, I take time to be like, but I wasn't trying to hear the time. I wasn't trying to be like, I'm not going to give you time to tell me, I cheated on you and I'm pregnant with his baby. The fuck type of situation you want me in? That's what I'm saying. But you can't predict these things. It's like, yo, you start talking to a woman, right? This is for the guys. Yeah, we can vice versa it too. Guys, you start talking to a girl, you know, women, you start talking to a man and you find out the dude got a baby on the way. What you gonna do? You gonna stick around? You gonna try to milk him for everything or what? What you gonna do, my dude? Are you gonna leave? How you gonna take this? Are you gonna try to raise that baby like it's your own? What you gonna do? You gonna get to the bottom of it? Like, to me, this whole promiscuous act is old. That shit's getting old. Like, all you gotta do, look, you can be lying or telling the truth. But tell me you got a boyfriend or a husband and I'm gone. I'm not talking to you no more. We could be friends, but I really don't even want to do much of that. Like, unless it's like on some real life, your husband know me or your boyfriend knows me too and we all friends and we're not doing none of that creepy Jeffrey Epstein shit. Like, that's how I feel about it. None of that creepy Diddy shit. Like, you keep that shit to yourself. Like, look, listen, this is probably one of the reasons why I lost friends. Like, I don't do cocaine or I don't drink. I smoke, but I'm debating stopping that, you know. I don't really go out, get invited out much because I don't do none of the fun shit, none of the drugs. Somebody literally was like, you don't drink? You should. Damn, you just boring. No, I'm actually a fun ass person when you get to know me. But if you just like stuck on party, then you might not get to know me. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to each his own, but I take most of the troubles of life raw and uncut. That way I can feel it, every bit of it. I can just be like, damn, God, this how you feel? Because every now and then I'm not the one to blame it on the devil. I blame it on God, any and everything. I paid attention to the book of Job. God, let that shit happen. Get your life together. You sitting up here blaming the wrong person. Stop that. You just blame me for saying some real shit. And that's all on you, big dog. That's on you. But at the end of the day, I look around and I be like, I don't want to say I ain't got nobody on by my side. I ain't got nobody on my team authentically, like genuinely. Sometimes it feels like that. I don't got nobody on my team. Like there's no love in my life. Then you go look online and you see dudes with their girlfriends and vice versa. They booed up and dude rubbing on her booty and shit. You like, damn, I want to rub on some booty. I want to wake up with a loved one. I can understand why people be in their feelings going crazy. I understand it. Look, listen, I understand you. I got you. I understand. I get it. I get it. But me, myself, because I don't have it, I'm always fighting not worrying about it. Just not worrying about it. Don't worry about it. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, me and my uncle went back and forth because I told him it was a couple of women in Atlanta that told me the reason why I didn't have a girlfriend is because I can't afford one. It's because I don't make enough money. This is when I was working at the airport. And to me, I was like, damn, is this true? That's what this about? It's about if I don't make enough money, then I can't have a girlfriend. So it's not about love. It's about money. It's not ever about love. It's not about love until it's about love. Until a person walks up on you and they like, I love you. And then they take it a step further and they start doing the shit that a person loves you does, like checking on you all the time, seeming like they don't want to go nowhere without you. They just want to be around you. They give you space because absence makes the heart grow fonder. But at the end of the day, they're not giving you enough space to know anything right now. You just not getting no space. You don't get the no space, nigga. You got them look to the left, she there. Look to the right, she there. God, look up, she there. Like smiling down at you trying to figure out how the hell she got up there. Like, I'm for real, like, hold me down type love. It ain't about love until it's about love. Like, I genuinely believe that. Until then, it's always about money. Like, if you're a guy, any dude that walks up on a girl, like I notice now they like, people don't date anymore. Oh, so you realize you can't get money straight out by asking anymore. So now you want to go back to the traditional sense of dating, hoping that you can just milk and milk and milk until nothing and then not give up nothing. Because they like, oh, well, sex ain't got nothing to do with it. It don't. But like I said, it's a part of the deal. It's just a part of it, especially with, I don't see what's the problem. How women could be like, so you want me to cook for you and clean for you and you work and you pay all the bills and when you come home, you want me to toot it up and you just dive in it. That sound about right. I don't see why you wouldn't want nobody to dive in it, especially if it's the guy paying all your bills. I don't get it. It's like, you just told me what you wanted from a guy. You want a guy that can provide, protect, and pay all the bills. But you're not standing beside him. You standing beside your side piece. You got about 4, 5 of them. You shouldn't even have them. You shouldn't even have one. I believe in backup plans, but I also believe in God. And, God in his own is a backup plan. And it's like, you're supposed to be in that relationship. Like, so when you in it till it's over. Worry about your backup plan when it's over. Like, till death do you part. Like, or when y'all figure out that it just ain't gonna work, it never was. That's when you gotta just let bygones be bygones and cut a person off, because you just making them hurt. You just hurting yourself too. Like, damn, like, you know how it really feels? Like, I be wondering if that person felt bad. Because it's like, now it's like, yo, she let me fuck. Don't get me wrong. We actually talked for like a little bit of minute, little time. But then after a time, she just calls me ugly and says I'm ugly. Got mad at me because she said I called her fat. I apologize. I only called her fat because she called me a broke ass nigga after I was paying some bills. I helped her pay some bills. Names, we're not going to say names right now. We're just going to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? So later on, my grandma passed. And she kind of like flipped scripts on me and trip. She pops up just to trip on me. Like, takes me out and then talk shit about how broke and weak and how I ain't got no money. My friends are broke. And she thought I was a baller and shit. Then she called me ugly. Then, I'm a guy, so, I think she's playing. I was like, she gotta be playing. You gotta be playing. We've been talking for like 3, 4 months now. You gotta be playing with me. And then, next thing you know, we just no call, no show, because that shit actually made me feel some type of way. She's like, you broke. You broke. I'm like, so why did you talk to me? She's like, I don't know. I thought you were going to be rich overnight. And I'm like, your ass is funny. But you heard Danger Zone and thought I was up there. Hey, baby. Look, I thought I was up there too. Every time I hear the song, I think I'm on. I think, damn, I got signed. When? Never happened. But the song is amazing. It's a hit. You know, you can go judge for yourself. If it ever went viral, I'd be him. I'd be doing shows and shit. At this moment, I'd be not scared to do a show, but I'd be afraid that, damn, they'll touch any of us at any given time, snipe your ass straight through the neck. It ain't about that. Like I said, look, it is, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Who's beside you? Because if you got the right people beside you, none of that shit ever take place, like ever. Because if you got the right people beside you, you got the world beside you. Period. I got God and Jesus beside me. Most of the time, I feel like that's the right people because that puts the world right beside me. But at the same time, it puts me in a place to where people be like, well, how do you figure? Because you don't do this and you don't do that and you don't do that. I don't read the shit you guys read or partake in what you partake in because I was told it was a lie by the Most High. The Most High said step away from it, not me. It wasn't my choice. Like we do a lot of things, and to me, they're never really our choices. It's always God's choice. Like you don't pay attention. I was like, my cousin was like, write a plan down, write this down. I'm like, for what? Cause I'd rather just say what I'm gonna go do and hope for the best. Like, yeah, I jot down goals and things that I aspire to do, but at the end of the day, I just go do stuff based on what I want to do in life. Because every time I plan it out, it never goes as planned. I planned to be a millionaire. I had a whole 10-point plan. All I had to do was follow 10 steps. I followed every last step, and I'm still not up. I had steps to be. I'm just telling you, failure. You're gonna fail. At least that's what all me. Every last book and every last freaking video on YouTube was like, you're gonna fail. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'm supposed to be failing. I guess failure is a part of me being successful. I still ain't been successful yet. Then it was like, yo, you only need to be in Atlanta for 10 years before your music pop. I've been in Atlanta for at least 10, at least a good solid 10, good solid 10. I still ain't made it. At least a good solid 7. So, you know what? Yeah, I take that back. I've been in Atlanta for 7 years. I'm not in Atlanta right now, but I was in Atlanta for 7 years, making music, trying to make things rock. But at the end of the day, I guess I ain't do enough shady, sneaky stuff to get myself out there. That's just not me. I keep it real. I keep it A100, you know? I make R&B soul music, and that's what I did. I did a couple shows. I tried to put myself in certain situations. But like I said, you got sabotage that be all around you. That's why you really got to watch even your friends, because some of them are sabotages. Like, they just, I hate to say it, but your brother or your sister could be a sabotage. They could be a person that means well. They mean the best for you, but at the end of the day, you called them and was like, yo, I need you to have me on time to this little meeting. And they told you, yeah, they gave you their word, and your ass was 2 hours late. You gotta, and this happens multiple times, and each time it's like an excuse that they give, but you get to watch yourself be sabotaged each time by your own self by just not picking up the phone and calling that person. Sometimes you gotta not pick up. Sometimes you gotta not make the call. Like I'm going through this myself. Sometimes you gotta be, cause you'll be in it. You'll be in it, and you'll be by yourself, and you'll be like, damn, I'm by myself. I don't even want to sit here by myself. Let me call the person that ain't good for me. And you call that person, and now you sitting there sitting with a little bit of drama and discomfort and dis-ease because you called the person that you felt like wasn't good for you. This shit happens all the time, especially in male and female relationships. Like me myself, I mean, I can't right now. I can't just call an ex and she pick up and I'm kicking it with an ex, and next thing you know, we in a domestic dispute type shit, or we just talking about getting back together or whatever. I can't do it. All my exes hate me. They hate my guts. I don't know why. The one that got pregnant by the other nigga, she don't even call. I ain't even get an explanation. Like after we broke up, it was no real explanation. I found out in the rudest way that she had got pregnant by some old guy. Yo, I've been feeling some type of way ever since because I've been trying to make sense out of it. Like, yo, what was I doing that was that bad for you to you just one day woke up and was like, I don't love you no more, Josie. And then you just was like, let me play with him and tell him I love him, but not love him and not even tell him what's going on with me. And I'm like, okay, at least my baby mama was like, nigga, I just wanted a baby by you. Like, it's nothing serious. Get over it. And I was like, damn, you could have went to a sperm donor. Whole time I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, it's not even the black guy's fault. Like, don't get me wrong. Every now and then, you got some dudes out here, they program, they running, they ski and run. You know what I'm saying? Ski, get her pregnant, they gone. That's their goal. Sabotage. But for the real ones that's in it, they like, damn, I thought I was meeting my wife. No, like I wasn't trying to trap you or nothing, but I thought we was gonna be it for real. Like I thought this was us. But then, you end up in a situation where you either on child support or trying to figure out why this girl don't want to pick up the phone and just had your baby. You're like, damn, that's crazy. Why are you doing me like this? I thought I was going to be a good father. But You actually turning me into a scumbag already off GP. It's like, damn. It's like, yo, some people, you just born for that. Like I was walking and I was asking myself, am I just born to be a loser? Like it doesn't matter how hard I try. Like, is this the question of everybody that loses? Is this what's the question on your heart? Are you born to be a loser? Like, am I just born to lose? Like, I'm gonna keep going hard, like I'm Ricky Bobby. And in my head, I'm first place all the way. But at the end of the day, in reality, from what I'm seeing, if I step out of my shoes and into your shoes or the next person's shoes, oh, this guy's, man, he looks terrible, but he's making me look amazing type shit. Like, you just look at the rest of the world and you like, damn, this is what I got to deal with. Like, shit, like, damn. Like, I looked on a post and this one dude was like, shit, I might well kill myself. Ain't shit going good. And I was like, nah, bro, don't do that. Like, I literally text back, don't do that, bro. It ain't worth it. Play the game. Play the game. Sooner or later, you're going to really feel like Job when God re-blessed him. And he was like, got the same wife, 10 new kids, 10 new cars, 8 new houses. Bitch, I'm up. God let the devil take it all from me, but he gave it back 10 times. When all actuality, God took it all from you, big dog, and then gave it back. He just wanted to show you what all he could do. So to me, I done lost everything, y'all. I don't got nothing in my name. All I got is this tablet in my phone. I was about to sell my tablet for $70. I should have did it. I need that money. I might go back and be like, man, look, I had to flash it. You was getting in my information, and I don't feel like giving up my information. It's personal information, emails and passcodes. I don't do that because all my emails and passcodes mix with other information. And then next thing you know, you got yourself, oh, Joshua Lee Fuller. You need that. You don't need that. That's me. I need that. I'm trying to fix that, you know, when it come down to it. It's like I've been up here in South Carolina for about a month wondering. I'm a real friend of myself, so and then I got good people around me, good people coming into my life. Like I can't say everybody is the best person, but I can't say everybody is a good person around me right now. Like sometimes I wonder about myself and my own energy, and if it's just that if I'm that toxic to where I'm ruining my own blessings. And sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like that's exactly what it is. Like it's my own diluted, delusional, toxic energy. However it may be, me telling myself I'm good or me telling myself I did good, or I did amazing, is basically just lying because at the end of the day, you're as amazing as you feel, but even more, I feel like not just saying this from a materialistic standpoint of view or materialistic view, but I feel like I deserve it. I should have the awards. I should have, a car, at least one car. I should have a crib. Should have at least one female that loves me to death. That ain't my mom or my grandma. God bless, I love you, grandma, and should have at least one good down the ride woman in my life. But that ain't gonna happen. I mean, I actually took the DNA test, right? That's my mom. I call her back. So I took the ancestry.com, right? And I found out why my grandmother was so pressing on me having a son. When she was like, you need to have a son. You need to have a son so your granddaddy name will continue. And then, everything, two and two gets put together. You take ancestry.com, you find out certain things that what it is, and then you find out that you may actually be your grandpa's only grandson. And you like, oh shit. And he's like, whoa, you your grandpa's only grandchild. Like, stop this fuckery. It's over, granddad. I love you, but I ain't about to have no more babies, bro. I only got one, and it's looking slim for me to even find a wife or find another woman that wants to be a solid vessel right now. Like, just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I said it, a vessel, because you will be the vessel responsible for bringing our child into existence. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you be the vessel responsible for staying with me. In this moment, I'm just talking shit because I feel like that's what we need to do right now. It's called Who's Beside You. Mainly because I was asking myself that same question, yo, who's beside me? And I'm trying to ask the question without belittling the love that's actually there already. The family and friends, the people that's already there that I feel like in my life are solid. People on the outside looking in might be like, yo, that's your sabotage. Or, yo, that person's not solid. They cool, but they not all the way solid. Because, it's levels to it. It's like I said, like dependability is based on if you pick up this phone every time and you call me and I'm there to pick it up every time, I'm dependable in that way. For a fact I'm gonna pick up this phone. You gonna dial it, call 9 times out of 10. If I'm alive, I'm picking up that phone. Hey, what's up? How you feel? Hey, what's up? Like, I'm not missing your call for nothing. But you miss damn near every call when I call you. Like, that's not dependable. That's not a full friendship. A full friendship is, when I call you, you pick up. When you call me, I'm gonna pick up. That's agreed upon. That's called completely fair. But we can't get completely fair here. You won't get that. You might have moments where in the back in the day you might have went out your way, you got your car, you went out your way to pick up friends or family members that now when you need a ride, you can't get one to save your life. Like, you might be in a moment where you like, damn, bro, I picked your ass up from work every day. Shit, I let you drive my car. I did this, I did that. But if I call you, I can't even get nothing. I can't get nothing. It might be like, oh, I don't let you borrow some money. I let you borrow this, but when I need it, I can't get it from you. Like, this is when you yourself need to make that decision and pull away from those people or continue to love them. Love is unconditional and it does not cost a thing. And sometimes you're not with or you're not around those people for that reason, for money anyway. You need to learn that anyway. You around, like, don't get me wrong, you want to be like, I want all my friends to be on some $1 million shit, but even if my friends were millionaires, it don't mean they buy my merchandise. It's not like yo, I got a website. Some of my friends got money right now. I'm not seeing them go online and be like, I'm not seeing an order come in from such and such from one of my homies right now saying, oh, they just ordered a pair of JF2s, or they just ordered one of my t-shirts, or ordered a hoodie or something, a God in my heart hoodie. Get you one of my God in my heart hoodies. You got God in your heart, don't you? If you don't, by all means, don't worry about me. But look, listen, go to my website, support my brand. I need y'all. I'm trying to pay some bills and get my life together because I'm actually just a broke ass nigga trying. I'm an R&B artist, don't get me wrong, but I'm a broke ass R&B artist. And hey, if old girl felt like the reason why I didn't have a girlfriend was because I didn't have no money, then that just is what it is. One day I'm gonna get some money and I get to decide whether I want a girlfriend or not. Cause I might just be like, you know what? I don't feel like I should have to pay for love. I just feel like I shouldn't have to pay for it. I feel like love don't cost a thing. I really do feel like that. So I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for a person that wants to be around me. Like, by all means, if I was tricking off, and yeah, I'd probably do that. I'd probably just keep me a good 20, $40 to be like, let me get some top when I get rich. Yeah, look, let me get some top so I can get on about my business. You don't want to kick it? No, that costs extra money for me, and I don't got time. She might say something. You don't gotta pay no money. Nah, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. Cause last week, 2, 3 weeks ago, months ago, you was trying to charge me. And that's another thing. Like, I called the girl, and she's like, "Send me some money, Josie." And my dumb ass got ready to send her some money. My cousin was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Shit, I'm about to send her some money." He was like, "Nigga, don't be doing that shit. You a simp, bro." Like, and I was like, "You right. Why would I send her money?" Like, when I tried to ask her to come holler at me and come pull up on me so we can kick it, I offered her to take her bowling, and she went from me taking her bowling to, "You could just send me some money." And I'm like, "Damn, you don't want a memory?" Cool. And most folks will be like, "Well, why don't you move on?" Well, shoot, I try. But I guess they'd be like, keep trying until you get somebody. I don't got time for that. I got bills. I got a life I'm trying to live. I got things I'm trying to do. I'd rather just search for God. Like I told that lady, look, I just search for God and wealth. I search for my success in life right now. And when I get successful, if I want to have me a wife or want to have a chick, because it's really going to fall down to you if you want to take care of somebody. Because a person that ain't willing to help me take care of me, help them take care of them at that moment, then this ain't gonna go well, and it's already destined for ruin. Like, it's destined for ruin. Like, I can't say this. Hey, Job's wife was a bottom one, cause he lost everything and she still stayed by his side. Like, when God blessed him, he blessed both of them. So it was like, yo, that's real love. Like, at the end of the day, that was real. Like, you got a couple moments where you see some real deal rider type of women in men in a nigga life, but I'll be looking at it like, damn, who right beside me right now? Cause if I look at it like this: the right female with the right guy is the difference between being hella rich right then in that moment. Because you get the right woman in your life, you automatically going up. You already about to feel rich, and she's about to support you, and y'all about to support each other, help each other get to a top. You are That's the next level. Sometimes the right woman is the next level. A lot of my fans, they like, nah, that ain't, this nigga ain't telling the truth. That's because sometimes for the women that's out there, that right man is the truth. That's the way. That's your next wave. That's it. It's only like human nature for us to want to fuck all the time.
But it's only human nature for us to want love and want acceptance and want to be with somebody. So I don't see what's so wrong with it. Like, I really don't. But that's my time. So, and if I wanted to leave y'all with something amazing, like I would leave y'all with this. Stop being such terrible people. Like actually try to be good people. Like like don't try too hard cuz you might break your brain, but stop being such a terrible person. Actually try to be a good person. Like don't try too hard. Like you give yourself a headache. But try harder, you know? Just try harder. Like get rid of try harder. Try harder. Like this to the women. Stop putting money over everything. I know the music made it sound good, but that music was a lie. I know television made it look good, but that shit was a lie. And you know it was just a movie, shawty. Stop putting money over everything. Stop ruining our lives. Like, and niggas stop. Look, men, let's stop letting them think it's cool to do that shit. It's not. We all know that it's not.